Hey you guys, my name is Legend and welcome to my YouTube channel. I've never been so happy to be on my bike. God damn. We are still in quarantine, in lockdown. It's been like 3 weeks now. And of course, these 3 weeks of quarantine have been the most beautiful weeks weather-wise. And we've just been stuck inside. Because during the lockdown, you are not allowed to ride your motorcycle, which is bullshit in my opinion, because riding a motorcycle is like an automatic social distance. You're not within like 2 meters of anybody ever when you're on a motorcycle, unless you're having a passenger on the back. You have gloves on, you have a helmet on, but it's not allowed. Only for necessary stuff like going to work or going to the store, which I'm doing now. Well, I'm going to the post office, which counts as a necessary, trip. So that's what I'm doing. And what are these guys doing? Just to be sure, because I don't want to be stopped by cops, I'm taking the scenic route, which I forgot is fucking tractor season. The OG subscribers definitely know the road I'm taking now. Back in the days when I had my PBR and when I first bought the R125 when I still was in high school, this was the road I took every day to go to high school. What? They got rid of all the trees right here. What? That's crazy. It's the first time I saw that. But yeah, quarantine freaking sucks because of the no motorcycles rule. But at the same time, you're allowed to go walking, jogging, bicycling and skateboarding, which is kind of, I don't know, like it's stupid in my opinion, because doing those things you have way more chance of like bumping into someone. And the reason they gave is, yeah, when you crash your bike you have to go to the hospital, and the hospitals are already overran, so there's no space for motorcycles that fall. But then again, I mean, you can ride a bicycle and fall. I literally saw someone falling with her bicycle like a week ago, right in front of my fucking front door. So, oh well, it is what it is. At least that gives me a lot of freaking time to work on projects. I've been working on the PBR. I have an episode of the PBR ready in like, I'd say, not next video, but the video after that. Because of the virus, packages are coming in pretty slow as well. So I have been working a lot, but I'm waiting on some packages that have been delayed. Ooh. Big ass tractor. And that's why you see so many bicyclists on the road. If only YouTube was my main job, because then I could like go riding, and if the cops tell me, I can just say, oh yeah, it's my job to ride around and record shit. But that doesn't work because I'm a student. As I said, I've been working on the PBR a lot. I've been working on gravel. I've been working on the pit bike a little bit. Again, I'm almost ready to like upload a video about the pit bike, but I'm waiting on one more package, which is the new carburetor. I have the new gaskets. I have well, that's it. Just new gaskets is what I needed, and the new carb. But the carb didn't show up yet. The gaskets did. See, this is what I mean when you go walking and bicycling. You stop and talk to people and don't social distance. Not happening when you're on a motorcycle. I also been working on the Honda. As you guys know, I uploaded a video about that bike last week. The Honda appears to not be that popular on my channel for some reason. I mean, I get it. I get why. But it's a shame because it's an awesome bike. The Honda CB250 is like such an underrated bike in my opinion. Because when you tell people like, oh, I have a Honda CB250, they automatically think of the like boring 250 commuter bike by Honda, which is also a CB250. But the newer ones are like boring, like sluggish single cylinders that look really ugly. And people don't know that the older ones, like the one I have, are actually like really awesome, like twin cylinder little monsters. I mean, it's not fast, but the sound it makes, goddamn. So I don't blame people. When the guy came up to me to like sell it, I was like, oh yeah, that's a boring single cylinder, right? I'm not interested in that. And then he showed me like what it actually was, and I was like, man, give me that bike, I want to buy it right now. So that's something. So if you're one of those people that think like, oh, the Honda project is gonna be boring, it's not an interesting bike, go watch last week's video, because trust me, the sound it makes, man, I finally got it like starting, kind of. It starts, but it's still way too lean, but it starts and it sounds so awesome. And that does as well. Man, there's no one in town. Usually this is packed. God damn. Now, coronavirus is also messing up my A2 bike. So many people like complained for years, like, why don't you sell your Yamaha and buy an A2 bike? You're old enough to go for an A2 bike. Why are you stuck on your R125? And when I finally decided to do that, I finally decided to go do my license and stuff. The coronavirus delays everything. I should have had my A2 license by now. I was planning on doing it last month, but all driving schools closed and they won't be open until at least the beginning of May, which is a whole month still. And then I'm not going to be able to book a lesson, because all the lessons that got delayed, well, they will be moved first, because I didn't book it yet. I was planning on booking it right when quarantine started, but people that were already booked, obviously they go first, so, and then a bunch of people are gonna try and book as fast as possible, so chances are I'm not gonna be able to do my A2 license until June or even July, which freaking sucks. As well as, oh god damn it, as well as like all like dealerships are closed, so I cannot go buy my A2 bike I want. Even the factories are closed. I mean, I'm complaining a lot here about coronavirus. I just want to say I totally get it. This is a real problem and we have to deal with it. Ooh, a copper. And we have to deal with it. And we are. It's just a little bit annoying. But we will get there. I mean, I don't really mind that much. I can still ride my R125 around when I'm not even allowed to ride it, really. But I don't really mind that much about your license. I do mind a lot about not being able to ride my bike in such beautiful weather. But we are at the post office. I hope it's even open during these times. It should be, bro. God damn. There's a whole ass line in front of the post office. Fine by me. I don't have anything else to do. Alright. Great news. They didn't take my package, which normally I would be pissed about. But right now I'm super happy, because that gives me a reason to get on my bike and come back tomorrow. Something was wrong with the track and trace or something. Guess I'll just come back tomorrow. Man, it's nice out. How have you guys been? Have you been able to stay safe? Have you been able to keep yourselves occupied? Oh, look at this social distancing going on. Oh yeah. I'm not allowed to go ride my bike, but going for a walk, sitting on a bench, no problem. really quiet just then because I'm just enjoying this so much. Even just riding through town slow as shit. It's so much fun if you haven't been on your bike in like 2 weeks. Oh, such good weather, it makes me so happy. Nice temperature, it's actually pretty hot already. I had to take out my winter lining out of my Alpine Stars jacket. It's like 22 degrees Celsius, which is beautiful for this time of the year. The asphalt is nice and hot, which means my tires get nice and hot. Feels so much better than, you know, past few days when it was rainy and stuff. It's crazy how much like of a difference it actually is. When you're used to like Belgium, shitty rainy season, you kind of get used to riding in the rain and you don't realize how much grip you're losing out on. And it's not even that you're like really losing out on a lot of grip. As long as you have decent tires, you can push your bike way further than you can push yourself. It's just crazy how much confidence you get from like really properly warmed up tires. And those first few nice days of the year where you transition from the rainy period to the sunny period really like amplify that. And that's probably the most like fun days, like the first good days, and you just feel those tires hooking up. Yeah, that's fun. This might kind of come as a like a little disappointance to a few people that were really looking forward to the A2 bike videos. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna have to wait like a few more months at least because of the virus. But hey, I don't care, man. It's nice weather. I'm still alive. I'm safe. So I can't really complain that much. I will go for another ride tomorrow, since they didn't take my package today. I mean, I could probably go on a ride every single day, because where I live isn't that much like police, so they're not really checking that much to see if people are like doing what they have to do. But I just don't want to be that selfish guy, you know. The rules are there because they have to be there. There's a pandemic going on, some serious shit. Who am I to be a selfish asshole and just ignore everything and possibly put myself and other people in danger? Even though I doubt it on a motorcycle, but you know. Or if they get you doing something like not within the regulations, the new regulations, that's like $250. Just like that, straight, no excuses, no ifs and buts, just straight up paying it. And I don't want to be paying $250 because that's a lot of money. I actually know some people that had to pay that, not because of motorcycle reasons, but because they were out, like, I don't know, with a group of friends, which you're not allowed to do. You're not allowed to group up during these times. And they were just like sitting in a park, which is also not allowed. You gotta be, if you come outside, it's either to like go somewhere you have to be or to exercise. You're not just allowed to chill in a park, at least not in Belgium. And they were doing that with a group of like 5 people, which is totally not allowed. And they each, like every single one of them, got a €250 fine. So that's 5 people, that's 1.25k, which is crazy. I wish I got that. Not the fine, but the money. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And I will see you guys hopefully next time. Next week will either be a like R125 video that I've been working on for a long time, something special, or a build video of one of my projects, either the Honda, the pit bike, or the PBR. I'll see you next time.